So wait, there was something I was gonna say.
Who is the hobo?
The hobo, I think he's like, I wanted that head. Okay, I think like when he ran to get, the little boy ran to get the head, and then he took it to the factory. But this is just his dream
Okay,
though.
I have a thing.
Okay.
It focuses much more on imagery and mood than on any kind of coherent plot. As such, as it is considered a difficult film to understand, it is open to various interpretations. The story does not have a strictly linear plot. It is punctuated with fantasy dream sequences of different lengths, so there are dream sequences, and the boundary between the sequences and the primary narrative strand is often blurred. Many have interpreted it as a visual sound experience rather than a narrative or story. A film that is more about conveying a very specific and powerful mood and atmosphere. It is an interview on the cleaned and remastered edition of the film in 2006, Lynch said he has yet to read an interpretation of the film is the same as his own. So
everyone interprets it
as it's open.
Okay, so I think, but this was only in his dream because you know how like the Mr. X was like, we basically live in a shit city. So like I think he was like, you know, it's all like really gross and stuff. And I think like in his dream when like the little boy grabbed the head and the hobo was like, no, I think that he's like, oh, there goes my money, you know. So.
As is the case with most unconventional artwork, which is no explanation from the artist, there are many who believe the film to be highly overanalyzed and maintain that aside from the basic script, Lynch filled the film with random and shocking elements simply to create a mood, leaving the difficult task of interpretation to critics and users. I believe so too.
Yeah.
Maybe. Then what else? What else is there? And then, like, I don't know, because pretty much we kind of, like, figured things out, like...
It's a body horror film, apparently.
But why is there so many, like, baby embryos? There's, like...
I don't know what that was.
Like, they're on stage, and then they're coming out of her on the bed. Why there's so many of them?
Then what I want to know is why, like, in the bed when they were, like, sinking.
It's a story of Henry Spencer, who is left to care for his deformed child in a desolate industrial landscape. Throughout the film, Spencer experiences dreams or hallucinations featuring his child and the lady in the radiator.
And then I think the white stuff was, you know, like...
Just a baby?
No, the white stuff was... Let's think about it. Yeah.
What's the thing?
No. No, but it's like... You know.
We're
I like how I just like whispered in bed.
We're on video.
Who's that?
I don't know.
That's all about Dave Lynch.
Wait, so what's the whole thing with the lady across the hall?
I'm trying to find
that was like his like...
He had an affair.
Yeah, because that was like an affair, and he wanted to like get it on, but you know he didn't really have a wife, so...
Lady across the hall, who I think is a prostitute.
She's a slut.
No, I think her name was Beauty. Yeah,
okay, the man in the planet is seen moving levers in his home in space, while the head of Henry Spencer is seen floating in the sky. A spermatozoon-like creature emerged, so you were right, Shannon.
Told you.
Emerges from Spencer's mouth, floating into the void. In an industrial cityscape, Spencer walks home with his groceries. He is stopped outside his apartment by the beautiful girl across the hall, who informs him that his girlfriend, Mary X, has invited him to dinner with her family. Spencer leaves his groceries in his apartment, which is filled with piles of dirty and dead vegetation. That night, Spencer visits... I didn't even notice that, you guys. Visits X's home. Oh, the plants, okay. Home, conversing awkwardly with her mother. At the dinner table, he is asked to carve a chicken that X's father has made. The bird moves and rides on the plate and gushes blood when cut. So that was blood. I thought that was gravy. After dinner, Spencer is courted by X's mother, who tries to kiss him. She tells him that X has a child and that the two must marry. X, however, is not sure if what she bore is a child. The couple move into Spencer's one-room apartment and begin caring for the child. A swaddled bundle with an inhuman snake-like face resembling the spermatozoon creature. I don't know how to say it.
I told you.
I
told you.
The infant refuses all food, crying insistently and entirely. The sound drives X hysterical, and she leaves Spencer the child. Spencer attempts to care for the child and learns that it struggles to breathe and has developed painful sores. Spencer begins to experience visions again, seeing the man in the planet as well as the lady in the radiator, who sings to him as she stomps upon miniature replicas of Spencer's child. After a sexual encounter with the beautiful girl across the hall, Spencer has another vision, seeing his own head fall off, revealing those were dreams, okay? Revealing a stump underneath that resembles a child's face. Spencer's head falls from the sky, landing on the street, breaking open. A boy finds it, bringing it to a pencil factory to be turned to erasers. Spencer is then seen in his normal form in a billowing cloud of eraser shavings. Spencer tries to seek out the beautiful girl across the hall, but she began taking other men home. Crushed, Spencer returns to his own room where the child is crying. He takes a pair of scissors and, for the first time, removes the child's swaddling. It is revealed the child has no skin. The bandages held its internal organs together, and they spill apart after the rags are cut. The child gasps in pain, and Spencer grabs his organs with the scissors. The wounds gush stab. The wounds gush a thick liquid covering the child. The power in the room overloads, causing the lights to flicker. As they flick on and off, the child grows into huge proportions. As the lights burn out completely, the child's head is replaced by the planet seen at the beginning. The side of the planet bursts apart, and inside of the man of the planet struggles his lovers, which are now emitting sparks. Spencer is embraced warmly with the lady in the radiator, as both white light and white noise build to a crescendo before the screen turns black and silent.
That's just the plot, though. It doesn't tell me
Isn't
anything
it
about it.
Yeah.
Everyone has a different interpretation. That's pretty much why.
They have videos about it too, I think.
What is this?
So like his name is Henry?
His name is Henry?
No, because I thought it was.
I
thought
know.
it was Henry. So why are they calling me
Themes! Okay, here's the themes. Eraserhead sound design has been considered one of its defining elements. Although the film features several hallmark visuals, the deformed infant in the sprawling industrial setting, these are matched by their accompanying sounds as the insistent mewling and evocative aural landscape, as paired with these respectively. The film features several constant industrial sounds providing low-level background noise in every scene. This fosters a threatening and unnerving atmosphere, which has been imitated in works such as David Fincher's 1995 Thrill, but I don't care about that. The constant low-level noise has been perceived by James Waitzerbicki in his book Difference Between Dream and Reality.
They have like books about trying to decipher Eraserhead too.
As part of the production, the soundtrack has been described as ruthlessly negligent of the difference between dream and reality. The film also begins a trend, with Lynch's work of relating diegetic music to dreams, as when the lady in the radiator sings in heaven during Spencer's extended dream sequence. This is also present in episode 2 of Twin Peaks. I don't care about that. The film has been noted for its strong sexual themes, opening with an image of conception.
Yeah, because he's like,
that's at the beginning.
That's when he's conceiving the child.
Yeah, that's when the child is conceived. In the beginning.
No, you automatically knew it was sperm.
No, conception means to have sex.
Oh.
And not to give birth, it means to have sex.
Keep going.
The film then portrays Henry Spencer as a character who is terrified of but fascinated by sex. The recurring images of sperm-like creatures, including the child, are constant presence during during the film's sex scenes. The apparent girl-next-door appeal of the lady in the radiator is abandoned during her musical number as she begins to violently smash Spencer's sperm. Maybe she's lesbian.
No, she hugged him.
Is that so? The theme is lesbianism. Smash Spencer's sperm creatures and aggressively meets his gaze.
The wife ran off with the girl next door.
David J. Dow, in his book The Monster Show, A Cultural History of Horror, has described the film as depicting human reproduction as a desolate freak show, an occupation fit only for the damned. Scott also posits a different characterization of the lady in the radiator. Caster has a desperately eager for an unseen audience approval. In his book, David Lynch decoded, Mark Allen Stewart proposes that the lady in the radiator is in fact Spencer's subconscious, a manifestation of his own urge to kill his child, who embraces him after he does so as to reassure him that he has done right. That makes sense. I like that one. As a character, Spencer has been seen as an everyman figure. His blank expression and plain dress keep him a simple archetype, but he has hair up to here. Spencer displays his pacifist and fatalistic inactivity throughout the film. simply allowing events to unfold around him without seeking control. This passive behavior accumulates in his sole act of instigation as the film's climax. His apparent act of infanticide, these are big words, is driven by his life being domineered and controlled. Spencer's inactivity has also been seen by film crews Colin Ordell and Michael LeBon. And cursor to Lynch's 1983 to 1992, or yeah, I thought it said 1892, so it was a comic strip, The Angriest Dog in the World.
Okay, maybe we should do our own interpretation.
What's yours? Or like even like little pieces of it.
I already said mine.
I forgot. I don't know. I like the thing with the lady in the radiator being like a subconscious. Yeah. But I don't know, because I think the fact that there were the eraser, I don't know, because that was only in our streams. I don't know like what the significance of.
I don't understand how the eraser is all
like
tied back in.
Yeah.
That's really weird. And I can throw. I want to.
Oh my gosh.
Just kind of like okay, well there we go.
Alrighty.
It kind of makes more sense now that I know there's a dream.
Yeah.
Liz, you didn't say anything about it. Yeah.
Wait, but who is the
Nice.
guy? Why does he like?
We should watch the extras on the movie. Let's watch the extras.
Why is he playing the lever?
Because he's the man on another planet, and that's what he does.
Actually, that.
Maybe he controls all of them. That's what I was thinking too. Like,
But what if it's any
Wait, what?
control?
go click there.
I'm in control. Hug me, dog. Hug me.
And then go there. No, go there. Okay. No. Oh crap.
You're being a weirdo, Jackson.
What are you doing? I'm trying to like go to the menu. Oh my god, I don't care about that right now. I love this song. It's so cute.
It reminds me of my grandpa.
Oh, what's he doing?
Okay, so let's watch.
I'm gonna go back.
Let's watch the go play.
Juicy. Are you gonna watch it?